All right, we have a couple more minutes left in the show, and I just want to say something about this year's SAU Bulls team. The biggest difference between this team and last year's team is that last year's team, it felt like a true team. It felt like a family. It felt like a brotherhood. This year's team is not that way. I feel like it's almost like the running backs versus the receivers, the offensive coordinator taking on the defensive coordinator and stuff like that, and there's no unity. I honestly feel like the offensive coordinator is trying to use his new offensive philosophy to cash in on a head coaching job next year, which is absolutely insane when we need to just focus on this year. Last year's team, you had Chris Cooper, Heisman Trophy winner, 2,000 yards rushing. That's right, Chris Cooper, who now is in the NFL. He had to share the ball with Richie Thompson. He had to share the ball with Hargrove. We're talking about a 2,000-yard rusher. We're talking about arguably one of the best college football running backs that we've seen in a very, very long time had to share the football. This year's team is not that way. I felt like Hargrove, he came into the season expecting just to replace a guy like Chris Cooper, and that's just not going to happen. It's not the case. They're talking about a Heisman Trophy winner. You can't just replace a Heisman Trophy winner. So I felt like the pressure got to him, and the one thing that not too many people talk about, not too many people see, is that the O-line is different. The O-line is not making the same type of holes that they made for Chris Cooper and Hargrove and Richie Thompson last year. So that's changed. Another thing is the offensive philosophy. Going into that Notre Dame, or coming out of that Notre Dame game, looking at the stats, Adrian Smith, who's a fantastic quarterback, arguably the best passing quarterback that we've had in school history, he had 18 pass attempts for only 4 completions. That's not going to get it done, especially not against a team like Notre Dame. So for this week versus Auburn, they're built like us. They have a fantastic defense, and they run the ball. We need to get back to being us, and we need to run the football. Get the ball to Hargrove. Give him a chance. I know a lot of people worried about him transferring next year and stuff like that. I think he's going to be here to stay, or he's going to go pro. He's not going to play for any other school. He's going to be here to stay, but we have to get him the ball because I still feel like he is the best running back that we have. So going to Twitter, we have Bulls fan 23. He comes in with a tweet saying that Adrian Smith is the best quarterback that we've had, and we just need to trust him to get the job done. Now, I do agree with that. I already said he's probably the best passing, most accurate quarterback that we've had, but our bread and butter is running the football, and we need to do that versus number 8 Auburn going into this game. Welcome to the rodeo here in San Antonio, Texas. It's rainy, 75-degree weather today as the Auburn Tigers come to town to take on the SAU Bulls. Now, the SAU Bulls, they win the toss and they elect to receive. First play of the game goes to Hargrove, breaks the tackle, makes a man miss, crosses the 50, gets brought down from behind at about the 44, 43-yard line. First and 10. Hargrove gets the carry again, makes one man miss, breaks a tackle, and Hargrove is running hard. He knows this might be his last chance to start if he puts the ball back on the turf. Going to the air now, Smith is going to find Cole for his first catch of the ball game. Gain of 11 on the play. Richie Thompson gets the carry. Nice spin move. Breaks the tackle. Gets brought down inside the 5. Now Seth Bryant gets his first carry. Headed to the corner. Touchdown SAU Bulls. Auburn, they take over. Danny Riley, he's their big running back, and he's going to break a tackle. Number 31 is going to be chased by our number 31, Bonner, all game long. Riley gets another carry, breaks a tackle, can get chased down from behind by Vincent, but he has enough to move the chain. Single back set, going to the air. His kid under pressure. He's going to find Speaks, and that's going to result in another fresh set of downs for the Auburn Tigers. I formation on first and 10. Riley gets the carry. Going to get put in his place by Williams, number 97, with a huge hit on Riley. Second and 6 from the 35-yard line. Kidd looking. Kidd under pressure, and down he goes. Kelly gets in there. Going to make it 3rd and 13 from the 42-yard line. Dropping back to pass his Kidd. Takes a shot deep. Nobody is there, but Foster, a strong safety, gets the INT, gets tackled in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback, and SAU is going to take over at the 20-yard line. Hargrove with the direct snap. Gets up to the 30-yard line. Crosses the 35, crosses the 40, and gets bumped out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Smith going to the air. Takes a shot deep down the sideline. Gets tipped and intercepted by Bryant. Not the best pass right there. Not a bad decision, but the pass was a little bit off target. Riley, he gets the carry, breaks a tackle, and then he gets put in his place by James. Incredible tackle right there by number 45. 3rd and 1. James gets the tackle again, but Riley picks up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Kidd dropping back the pass under pressure. Can throw this one over the outstretched arms of James into his receiver's hands. The big tight end, that's Meadows, and that's going to result in a first down on the 47-yard line. Toss play, no, it's a halfback pass going back to the quarterback. Kidd is there, gets away from Vincent, but Vincent's going to hustle downfield and bring him down. First down, Auburn. Toss play now, but there goes number 31, bringing down number 31. Bonner gets in there for his second tackle on the day. 3rd and 3 to go with another toss play, and this time they pick it up, gets a big-time block by the fullback. Riley's still on his feet and finally goes down at the 11-yard line. First and 10, the ball is placed at the 12, and there goes James with another tackle. Him and Bonner combine on the stop. From the 10-yard line, 2nd and 8. There goes Vincent coming up from his free safety position, gets tackle number 4 as he brings down Riley. 3rd and 5. Going to the air, and that's going to be batted away by James. Good job by him dropping back in the zone. And now Auburn's got to settle for a field goal. 24-yarder is on the way. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Auburn, they finally get on the board here late in the second quarter. 7-3 is the score. 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line. Richie Thompson crosses the 40. Richie Thompson off to the races. Gets caught from behind. Well, not really from behind. The defender had a good angle on him, and that's going to result in a first down. Nonetheless, Smith rolling out. Can take a shot deep to Chad, who makes the catch. And the All-American tight end is making his presence felt for the first time today. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Shotgun set, direct snap, goes to Hargrove, cuts up field, finds a hole, and he is back in the end zone where he belongs. And this guy is a flat-out beast as long as he can hang on to the football. Riley gets the carry, gets brought down by Bonner. Vincent met him in the hole, and then Bonner cleans him up. Auburn goes with a toss play on 2nd down, and down he goes in the backfield. Riley gets tackled by Vincent, who comes up fast from his free safety position. Screen play on 3rd and 7. They go with Speaks, but he goes nowhere. Gets brought down, and they're going to be forced to punt. Hargrove, he gets the carry, has running room. Crossing the 40, gets a block by Cole, breaks a tackle, and finally gets dropped at the 30-yard line. Move those chains for the SAU Bulls. Smith dropping by the pass and to find Cole, who is wide open on the slant route. First down, Bulls. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19 for A.J. Smith and the Bulls, who's under pressure again, and down he goes. Another sack, back-to-back sacks by the Auburn Tigers. 3rd and 25 to go with the ground play. Richie Thompson headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls on 3rd and 25 to get a 34-yard touchdown run by Richie Thompson, and that's going to bring the halftime score to 21-3. Auburn will start the second half with the football, and they need something to go their way quickly as the second half gets started. 2nd and 7 to give this to Riley. Riley going to run a man over that Schultz, but he does bring him down after a gain of 5. 3rd and 2. Riley gets the carry, headed up the gut, and he's going to pick up another first down. Going to get brought down by Schultz again. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The backup running backs in the game. They have Riley split out, and he's actually going to receive the pass, but he gets batted away by Vincent. 3rd and 4 from the 44-yard line. I formation, 2 tight ends set to the left side. They give the ball to Riley. Riley gets upfield, going to get brought down from behind, but not until he picks up a first down. Now the ball is at the 39-yard line. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. Up there, going to get brought down by John Key. Our excellent outside linebacker brings him down right there. And then John Key and Bonner, they combine on the stop, force the fumble. Bonner jumps on top of it, and the SAU Bulls are going to take right back over, and that is exactly what the Auburn Tigers did not need, but that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the SAU Bulls. Richie Thompson up the gut, going to pick up a gain of only 5. 2nd and 5, now to give it to Hargrove. No, it's a play fake. Smith rolling out. Smith going to go deep, going to find Cole, makes the catch, spin move to get away from the defender, and gets brought down at the 26-yard line. Smith drops back the pass out of the shotgun formation, and that pass will be batted down on 3rd and 9, and now they're going to have to settle for a 43-yard field goal. The kick is up, and the 43-yarder by Gay is good. So 24-3 is the score. Your SAU Bulls, are on top. Riley gets the carry, gonna fight upfield, gets brought down by Vincent. Excellent play by the free safety. He got away from the blocker and then brought down the big running back Riley. 2nd and 4, they're trying to make adjustments at the line of scrimmage from the 25-yard line. Riley going around the outside, gets brought down by James. Vincent hit him first, and then James cleans him up. Kidd can take a shot deep, and that door is slammed shut by Butler. Excellent pass coverage right there. from the 32-yard line on his first and 10. Smith taking a shot deep to Chad. Man-on-man coverage, and he brings it in. The big All-American tight end. He now has his 8th receiving touchdown of the season so far. The number 8 Auburn Tigers come back onto the field, down by 28, set up a screen pass to the receiver who makes a nice move, gets upfield and picks up a couple. That's going to set up 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line to give us to Roddy. Nice juke move in the hole, and he's going to get brought down by Latimer, but not until he picks up the first down. Move those change for Auburn Tigers. Auburn back to the passing game. Now they're going to find Roddy out of the backfield. He's going to make the catch. Picks up a first down. 3rd and 4. Now the SAU Bulls fans are starting to go a little bit crazy. 3rd and 4. They know it's a big play right here. And the SAU Bulls answer the call as Bonner goes untouched into the backfield and brings down Roddy. The give is to Richie Thompson up that gut, and the redshirt junior picks up a gain of 18, 7 carries, 95 yards for him. 2nd and 10. Hargrove direct snap. He cuts it to the left side. Gets away from 3 Auburn Tigers. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown SAU. Hargrove. He gets in the end zone for the 2nd time today. Touchdown Bulls, and now it is 38-3. Roddy, he gets the carry, and down he goes. Huge hit on the play by Bonner. It's been 31 versus 31 all day today. Taking a shot deep, and that pass is batted away, nearly intercepted, and this secondary has turned into a no-fly zone today. 2nd and 12, going over the middle. Cole makes the catch, gets away from the linebacker, then gets brought down by the safety, but he has enough to move those chains for the Bulls. 2nd and 8, they give us to Hargrove. Hargrove takes it upfield, gets brought down after a gain of 5, and that's going to set up 3rd and 3. Now going to the air. Smith going to take a shot deep, and that pass play was questionable as we just need to run the ball, and the SAU Bulls offense decides to stay out on the field on 4th and 3 from the 41-yard line. They pick up this first down. Game is essentially over, and that's exactly what happens as Hargrove gives a man a stiff arm and picks up enough, and today's rushing yards are 161 by Hargrove on only 10 carries and over 239 as a team. Hargrove, he gets the carry again with the 1:04 to go, picks up another big-time game, and that is going to be all she wrote as the crowd is chanting overrated to the number 8 Auburn Tigers. So a huge win here at the rodeo here in San Antonio, Texas, as their SAU Bulls get the job done. They get another win as he's hugging Manti Te'o's girlfriend. I don't know what's going on there. But the SAU Bulls, they're going to move to 5-1. Number 8 Auburn, they're going to fall to 4-2 on the season. An excellent showing by our offense. Good play calling throughout. That last pass was a little bit questionable, but besides that, they decided to keep the ball on the ground, which was a great decision. Hargrove had a big game. Richie Thompson even had a big game, and Seth Bryant even got in there for a touchdown. Even though we kept the ball on the ground, my man Chad Johnson still got a TD to give him 8 total for the season so far. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Hi, sauce.